Reach for the sky, boy.
Conductor, we have a problem.
What is going on, you reactionary marktards and you hustlers out there? And to you wrestling marktards out there, it's your man's A-Track Brown. Okay. Mr. McMahon, episode 4, Attitude. I think we all know what this is about. And I have a feeling that I'm just going to skip through this whole damn thing, pretty much, because I don't give a shit. It's the Attitude Era, obviously, about the decisions that they made and whatnot. But let's just see what they do, okay? This entire documentary has become a bunch of shit that I've already seen. I've said it before, I say it again. There's only a few things that I didn't know about, but overall, I mean, the documentary is not bad. You know, if you haven't seen any of this stuff, it's going to become enlightening for you. And if you're tuning into this channel in hopes that, I'm going to show some stuff that you haven't seen, well, you're on the wrong channel. I said it before and I'll say it again, okay? I'm not going to be sitting through here looking at a bunch of stuff that I've been knowing I saw 30 freaking times already. So, sorry. Sorry. If this reaction is only 5 minutes, it's because it was only worth 5 minutes of reaction time. So, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, donate to the channel, donate to the Cash App, follow me on Twitter, A-Track Brown, the number TRAC Brown. Do not forget the PWHustle is on TikTok. So follow us at TikTok. Follow us at the PWHustle on TikTok is what I meant to say. If you're on Facebook, join the Hustle Fandom group, okay? Links will be in the description and the comment section below. All right, since everything's calm, relate to the matter as I drop the bomb. Here we go.
I have never known a guy that could make as many enemies as Dr. Jerry Graham.
He was a heel in the parlance of our business. Maybe that's one reason why I liked him, I don't know. Because I never liked the good guys. I wanted to be like him so badly, I convinced my stepmother to dye my hair blonde.
This is where the McMahon attitude came from? The McMahon character, huh?
Like, yeah, that's who I want to be.
Yeah, into the McMahon character, right?
When it happened, it felt pretty natural.
We just show a little respect.
At that point in time, Vince McMahon creates the Mr. McMahon character, the evil tyrant boss, and eventually that would change the trajectory of the business.
He said, you know what, I'm gonna just start acting like who I am.
I think once Bret Hart made the transition.
Yo, his music was awful in WCW. He should have known right there. When he had that crappy music, he should have been like, yeah, this is not going to work. He had some great matches, though.
What is this?
Mantar, Abe Knuckleball Schwartz, the Gobbledygooker. This is the shit that he came up with, bro.
We were kind of stuck in that really...
Was that Kevin Dunn? That was Kevin Dunn.
We in the WWF think that you, the audience, are quite frankly tired of having your intelligence insulted.
Vince kind of teased all this newness that was coming down the road. And I thought, yeah, whatever. You're going to come out with another version of Doink the Clown and some evil dentist. And
Isaac Yankem.
Keep doing what you're doing. I didn't know.
I just realized, oh my God, Isaac Yankem, the dentist, yanks the teeth. Oh my God, I just realized that.
Shawn Michaels came down in bicycle shorts, and right before he went out, he stuffed the front of his shorts with a sock.
It was gauze, wasn't a sock.
It was gauze.
That was one of the things that got us into the conversations of, we need to start going there. I felt like you can have respect for this line of work, but you don't have to act like it's freaking not weird. Suffice to say, I weaseled my way out of the $10,000 fine.
You sucked them off. Yeah, these niggas is gay. These niggas is gay. He sucked them off.
We are the Generation X. You make your rules, and we will break them.
T-Generation
Which was nothing but a ripoff
X is
of
what
the
we would call in
NWO.
Sports entertainment faction. They were an offshoot of the.
Oh, thank you, Cody, for letting us know that we're calling it a faction. Corny ass nigga. I like Cody, but what the hell? We call a faction. I mean, whatever, bro.
You couldn't turn away.
It's when Sean and I started.
I thought it was stupid because, first of all,
most of the things we were.
you knew that this dude Triple H was not coming off genuine. This was not who he was, and it came off so corny, bro. Like, yo, stop it. Stone Cold. He was the man. He was the one who did it. Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I mean, talk about being overbooked too, bro. They overbooked the hell out of this dude to the point where I started getting tired of him, like I did Hulk Hogan. For me, I was done with Stone Cold after the first blood match with Kane, and the next day he got it back. I'm like, come on, bro.
And walking into that federation, man, it was an eye-opener and a hell of a scene.
This is extreme. This is the ECW arena.
ECW
He took
was
the Sandman's
necessary
gimmick.
disruption of the pro wrestling.
ECW, 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 ECW.
Testosterone and adrenaline.
This was my shit. Pause. That was what I loved. ECW. I didn't care about WWE. I mean, I didn't necessarily care, but I was like, fuck WWE, fuck WCW. ECW is where it's at. That was me. I was the biggest fan of ECW. I was the ECW guy, straight up. Here we go.
Holds barred. This can't possibly be legal. What the fuck am I watching? Atmosphere. It was
Straight
a mosh
up.
pit. Vince always saw everyone else as a feeder system to the major leagues of WWE. So I knew we didn't have Steve for a long time, but we were going to make it quality time for every moment that he was in ECW. I go out there, work the match with Jake.
You talk about your John 3:16. Well, Austin 3:16 says, I just whooped your ass. My Austin was way much better back in the day.
When Steve said that, I went, oh my God, tell me you didn't just do that. That may not play too well, and the Bible Belt.
Piss off.
And then I kept talking, and I could hear Vince in the background because he was doing the commentary, and I said, oh man, I need a button on this promo. And so just out of the blue, I said, and that's the bottom line. The Stone Cold said so.
It was brilliant. It changed who he was and perception of who he was as a character.
The next night, everywhere you looked were Austin 316 signs.
The next night, I don't know if it actually went like that, but okay. The next night. I was there the next night, man. No, nigga, no.
The baddest man on the planet, ladies and gentlemen, Iron Mike Tyson.
This is after he bit Holyfield's ear.
Knowing Mike Tyson's baggage during the 90s, was it risky for WWE to so fully invest in him?
And he hadn't been arrested for rape yet, though, when we did that, right? He had?
Yeah, he had.
Yes!
You know, Mike.
You knew damn well he had. Get the hell out of here. Everybody, oh my God. I can't believe she just tried to. Yo, you see what I'm saying? You think she ain't know about. Yo, come on, man.
The match wasn't good. It wasn't anything to brag about. I remember afterwards, I looked over at Vince and he goes, Steve, don't worry about it. From here forward, it starts.
I would like to congratulate the new World Wrestling Federation champion, who has an attitude, no doubt about that. Not one necessarily that all of us here in the WWF necessarily appreciate.
the Mr. McMahon character, at least in
Okay, here we go with the attitude. We all know this. We all know this. I'm not sitting through this again. I'm not.
performing is easy. Being yourself is the more difficult part.
And what similarities do you share with Mr. McMahon?
And with me?
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
An extension
it's serious?
blown way out of proportion.
Yeah, no it ain't.
Mr. McMahon and Vince McMahon.
There is no difference. There is no
Probably
difference.
Not that much.
Exactly.
The same person.
Oh shit, he's telling the truth finally.
People I've had actually cut on me in real life. I'd never say that. I said, yeah, you would. You said it to me.
Yeah, you would. You said it to me.
Much of great fiction is that funny line between reality and
I remember that. That was the best. I was laughing my ass off when Vince was in his face like that. That shit was great.
Confused through the years. Vince took our formula, decided he was going to do it, only he was going to do it better. And he did. There were so many things that we did in
your
WCW
formula?
that WWE eventually replicated. DX was nothing more than a derivative
that's
of
true.
the NWL.
It was.
The Mr. McMahon.
Vince was stealing from everybody.
Vince McMahon, being the competitor he is, the fighter that he is, would have done whatever he had to do.
And here's the thing. That's the difference between Vince and Eric. Eric was not a wrestling guy. Vince was. At the end of the day, Vince was in this business for how long versus Eric, who was just a television executive who had some luck. That's all.
Austin was an incredible success. And then Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson comes.
You smell what The Rock is
You piece of trash. On the Rudy Poo. This nigga here came in.
From the Isle of Samoa, High Chief Peter Maivia.
My grandfather wrestled for Vince McMahon Sr., and then in the 80s, my dad came along, Rocky Soulman Johnson, and along with Tony Atlas became the first.
I'm telling you, had both these men been white at the time, one of them would have been world champion.
When he came in, we really promoted him.
They hated his ass. Die, Rocky, die.
Is going to be phenomenal. The first third-generation superstar.
I remember people kept saying, he's Dominican. I'm like, are you not listening? That's Rocky Johnson's son. But they didn't want to believe it. They thought it was just a gimmick.
The fans hated The Rock because WWE told us to love The Rock. And it took The Rock turning heel and acknowledging that the fans were booing.
And they realized they had to do that with Roman Reigns. It's a damn shame it took that long.
It's a respect thing. It's about me kicking your ass thing.
This isn't about the color of my skin. This is about respect.
Oh, you was a coon in the back room. You was a coon in the locker room. The stories that I've heard, this nigga was a major coon in the locker room.
You know, bra and panty matches? I'm not sure that that would be suggestive today.
Stupid.
At that time, that was what was on television.
Vince
Sable
McMahon
had big
is part
boobs,
of
but
his
she had a
time.
flat ass.
The difference is that he's in a distinctive position where he reinforces those tendencies rather than challenging or changing or transforming them into something else.
We more or less followed what was going on, and the entertainment was
I did not find that woman attractive. I really didn't.
much higher than some of the great matches and things of that nature.
We felt
When she took that off, King's reaction. Here it is. I'll never forget this.
we always want to serve our audience, so we did, and
Oh, she took a blackface, bro. Let's not forget the DX blackface.
You can look back at it now and think, God, you should have never done that, or that was so inappropriate.
You notice, you know what? You know what? Nah, nigga. Pause. You know now out of the blackface shit that they did. Hold on. Cause I skipped through. I don't want to make sure I don't talk out my ass. Yeah, they made sure to show Dustin Rhodes in blackface, but they didn't show when Triple H did that shit. That shit was by design. Do you think I didn't catch that? You think I didn't catch that, Triple K? You think you slick? You think you gonna pull one over on the culture? A thriving member of it? Nah, nigga. Nah, Mr. White Man. I saw what you did. Let's scapegoat a nigga. I didn't do blackface. Dustin Rhodes did blackface. Nigga, you think you slick? You slick piece of shit. You shit. This is why I can never fuck with this dude, bro. And I don't care what any of you coon, dick-riding, Triple H loving Sambo niggas have to say. Fuck that dude, bro. If y'all can't see this for what it is, I don't know what to tell y'all. They purposely made sure they showed you Goldust doing blackface, not this nigga. Show when he did this to Mark Henry. Show he was making the gorilla gestures to Mark Henry. Yeah, whatever, nigga. Here we go.
Owen Hart, I'm ordering you to appear in this ring right now.
Oh, the Owen shit.
It's time for me to do what I have to do, and that is remain right here in the World Wrestling Federation.
He's saying World Wrestling Federation, the subtitles are saying World Wrestling Entertainment. Like, seriously?
And they kind of humiliated his character as often as they could for quite a while to get at me.
Jason Sensation.
Only speaks to Brett's ego. Really, Brett? Why would we do that? We don't care about you. You left. We're trying to make Owen a star.
What is this?
And you thought that shit was gonna work?
Him where they said you're gonna be the blue.
You thought that shit was gonna work?
This sort of clumsy oaf. Owen was to fly, so to speak, as we've done before,
he died.
from the rafters of the building.
I'm watching the pre-tape interview and I hear someone say, Owen's in the ring.
I was on a flight and I could feel something overcame me. And I can remember going, something bad happened. I can feel it.
Nah, you know something? When your sibling dies, you know it.
Hart was going to make a very spectacular superhero-like entrance from the rafters, and so
when you lose a brother or a sister, you feel that shit. Your heart, it's like, I don't know, I can't describe what Brett felt, but your heart. The night my grandma died, in fact, I felt the same. Like, it's I don't even want to get into it, but it's a crazy feeling. Let's go.
and something went terribly wrong here.
The decision that basically I had to make was whether or not the show goes on. The live audience didn't really see what happened. Had they seen, there's no question about it, you have to shut the show down.
Yeah, you should have canceled the show. Now that I understand that whole philosophy of the show must go on, but it's just after seeing that, you gotta...
Owen Hart, I'm praying for you, buddy.
And I am too.
And they had to act like this nigga didn't die. This nigga's an asshole, bro. I'm sorry. How the fuck did you make these people go through this shit?
And his blood is right there. And we're going out there wrestling, trying to perform for this audience that doesn't even know it while we're brokenhearted.
I don't care. Nah, they're not paying anybody.
And you
no way.
Entertainment to continue.
I didn't even know that shit.
Ring, I'm not sure that's not disrespectful to Owen Hart.
I think if Vince McMahon had dropped Shane McMahon from the ceiling and he splatted on the mat, I don't think he would have scraped him off the mat and sent the next match out.
That'd have been me.
I think he would have. I think he would have. This man is insane.
So get me out of there, you know, and let the show go on. I'd do it with me. And to this day, I would.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't want to see this.
And a policeman from Kansas City's police department called me, and he goes, I promised you I'd call you, and I'm calling to tell you that there's nothing criminal here, that this was just a horrible accident. I basically, I think in my heart of hearts, forgave Vince.
I would have never forgave him, though. That's for damn sure. Me and this nigga would have never been cool after that. Even, like, not for nothing, even if the cop told me it was an accident, I'm like, nah, he killed my brother. Fuck him. Lillian, get my pistol. Like, straight up and down. He wouldn't be alive. He would not be alive if that was me.
So we want to give our fans what they want. We're probably pushing it as far as we can right now, but who knows?
I did it for The Rock.
As it relates to the future.
Eddie Guerrero. Eddie and Chris Benoit. That's next. Okay. All right. In 2000, Martha settled her lawsuit against the WWE. In 2003, WWE settled his lawsuit against the manufacturer and the harness used in Owen's stunt. You know, it was your fault just as much as it was the manufacturer's, bro. You should have never made him do that shit. It was dumb. It was stupid, and he didn't want to do it. All right. That was episode 4, Attitude. I didn't really want to go through this shit, but I felt that you guys deserve something, even if I didn't care to really watch it too much. But it is what it is on this one, right? So I guess 5 and 6 is the one that everybody kept telling me about. They said that's the one you really want to watch. You know, I'm like, I can't skip everything. I got to do something. I wanted to. I really did. I really wanted to skip it, but I felt that I have to give you guys something. But the parts that I did skip is because I just can't sit through that shit no more. Some of it with this Owen shit, I didn't want to see his funeral. I'm sorry. I didn't want to see that. But yeah, so you guys let me know what you thought, all right, or what you're thinking. Remember, this is not spoiler free. Say whatever the hell you want for the last 2 episodes. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, donate to the channel, donate to the Cash App. Follow me on Twitter at HRACBrown, the number TRAC Brown. If you're on TikTok, follow the PW Hustle on TikTok at PW Hustle. If you're on Facebook, join the Hustle fandom group, okay? Links will be in the description and in the comment section below. I'll see you guys later. Peace.